Welcome back to FPTV Beta. These next two videos are a little difficult to explain. Thankfully, the first one is in a news report that helps us understand it better. Basically, it's a college student who saw fit to ransack the library while not wearing any clothes.
NC State student has been arrested after a naked rampage through the campus library, and it was caught on cell phone video. This video has gone viral on YouTube. In it, you can see a naked man knocking books off of shelves. Cheyenne Rodriguez is live on the NC State campus with more on this disturbing story. Cheyenne?
Hi, John. This happened just down the street at one of the libraries here on campus. Nobody really knows why this student did this, but his Facebook page seems to have some really random postings just before this incident happened on Wednesday, and we do know that he was cited. This YouTube video shows freshman Seth Pace throwing books all over the floor of the D.H. Hill Library Wednesday night. Senior Devin Person was at the library on the bottom floor.
All of a sudden, I saw a bunch of people running upstairs. So I made it to about the 8th floor, and then there was like rooms flying around. There was this guy that had like stripped naked and just started throwing books everywhere.
Maybe he just got a Kindle and has no need for physical books anymore. Or maybe he drank something funny. Either way, it's funny that out of all the things to do naked, destroying a library is probably not the most obvious choice. Now, I have to warn you about this next video. It has been taken down from YouTube so many times that this is the only version I could get, so excuse all the text. This lady is the definition of when you gotta go, you gotta go. Now, I can't really decide what's more disgusting, her peeing in the middle of the store or the man touching and tasting it. This lady is just real trash to think that this is acceptable. Just as I don't know what was going through her mind at that time, I don't want to think about what was going through this man's mind when he answered this question on The Family Feud.
Something a burglar would not want to see when he breaks into a house. Rob.
Naked grandma!
Naked, huh?
I don't want to see that either.
Out of all the things you don't want to see when you're robbing a house, that was the first thing that came to his mind? If I ever start the College Feud again, I want that guy on the first episode. Now, we all know drinking and driving is bad, but so is stupidity. This next woman drunkenly hit into the back of a school bus and has a difficult time even explaining the incident.
A car plows into an after-school bus, leaving parents shocked, and troopers wondering whether the driver was drunk. She talked to WESH 2.
Well, I was behind the bus, and I accidentally hit the, instead of hitting the brake, I hit the gas pedal. Thank you.
You're welcome. None of the children on the bus was injured in the crash at State Road 436 and Roger Williams Boulevard. The driver was arrested.
Maybe if you don't even know the most essential parts of a car, you shouldn't be driving one, never mind the drunkenness. This next video has grown a lot in popularity recently and is just really strange. All I can say to introduce this man was forced to eat his own beard. Here's the news report.
My brother was cleaning out the stalls out there for Troy, you know, working for him. And they called, want me to come around there. Well, when I get there, I realize that they're already drunk.
And of all things to fight about, Westmoreland says, punches started flying over this lawnmower.
Troy offered to buy it from me for $250. I paid $20 for it. He thought I was trying to cheat him. One thing led to another, and before I knowed it, there was knives and guns and everything just went haywire.
He says his brother had a mark on his neck where a knife was held, but Westmoreland's loss was more permanent.
They cut my beard and forced me to eat it.
He says Holt and Hill let them go, but threatened them.
If we called the police, they said we would not live to see daylight.
But that wasn't enough to keep the two brothers from calling 911.
I believe in the law. I believe that justice has been served.
Okay, so this happened outside Lexington, Kentucky, and I don't know if you caught it, but at the bottom graphic it says big story. Now, if this is the big story of the day, I couldn't imagine what the rest of this newscast was. And also, they said the one man had a mark on his neck from where a knife was held, which I think is more permanent than his beard being cut off. Also, what kind of messed up people go from fighting with guns, knives, and bats to eating beards? Who knows what goes on out there? Sometimes I question how some videos get on YouTube, and this is definitely the case with this next one. So this man is working out on his exercise machine, and he gets his ponytail caught in the metal bar. Notice the strange room he's in as well. Maybe he got startled from that ridiculous tiger on the wall. So like most popular videos on YouTube now, there are tons of remixes and different versions of this video, but this one is where the original is best. The store owner gets really angry at some guy that allegedly leans the skateboard against a bush.
What?
My bush!
Alright, I always put it back.
That's tough.
Alright,
now you're gonna get the cops, but you know something? Cost me $50.
Chill out!
Fix it, man.
Chill out, man!
I'm ready.
Alright, dude!
I
call
can
the cops!
That's right.
Call
What's
the
your
cops.
name?
I'm not telling you my name, I'll tell the cops.
Call the police.
Call the police, I'm gonna
Don't you move!
I'm gonna go sit over
Don't
there!
you move!
I'm gonna sit.
Don't you move! Don't you move!
Alright, dude, chill!
Can you please come to J. Shoebags in
Can't wait till one of you try to whack me.
I'm not gonna hit
Good,
you!
you stand there then, dude!
Alright, dude!
Years you've been pulling that bush off.
Hell no, I've only
Yes, you have! And I caught you red-handed. I had to replace one already. You ruined that. You who the hell are you to touch other people's? Don't you think somebody has to pay for that?
Dude, chill out, man. I'll pay for it.
You're going to you're going to get charges brought against you.
I'll just
and you're
fix
not,
it.
no.
Wow, that guy has some real anger issues. The video goes on for 7 minutes in which the police show up and the store owner is much more relaxed in front of them. Our next video has been on YouTube for a while, but I'm astounded it doesn't have an incredible amount of views. Watch what happens when a routine frisk by a police officer turns very uncomfortable.
Spread your legs for me real quick. There you go. Hands on your head. Oh yeah, there you go. See it shaking, it kind of makes me nervous.
It's cold outside.
Yeah, it's cold?
Yeah, that's what that is.
Okay, what's this right here?
That's my penis.
That's your penis, alright. Sorry about that. Alright, sorry about that.
Either the man being frisked came up with a really good excuse for concealing his gun, or he's permanently scarred. Our next two videos are quite possibly my new favorites. The first one is from a news report from Seattle of Goodwill's annual designer shopping event. One of my favorite things is when people say naughty words on live television, and that's exactly what happens in this clip.
These are those babies that I was talking about. I should put them back on the shelf, but these are the Manolo Blahniks. Gorgeous. And they probably retail for about $1,500 and they're going for $175. That's just one of the lots of great bargains you can find here. You can feel the excitement in this room because there are some major shoppers here who know exactly what they're doing. Some of them are first timers. Some of them have been coming here for a long, long time. Look at this guy. He's got like an armful of stuff. Tell me.
It's happening.
You like
That's cute.
What are you getting?
Tons of fucking sequins.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Sorry about that. And we will let you go now. So we're here live in Goodwill, and very exciting times. They're not thinking what they're saying a bit as well. Okay.
Tons of sequins.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
At least he realizes immediately after that he has made a mistake. Also, how much stuff is that guy carrying? And none of it appears to have tons of sequins. Our final video today is of a professor at Cornell University who gets really offended when someone yawns loudly in class. It's really difficult to hear the yawn in this video, but it is kind of loud to even be heard in a room that big. Also, ignore the volume up and volume down sounds because this video was apparently recorded on a computer. Take a look.
Two of those would be a telegram, right? Nobody knows what a telegram is anymore because we don't use them. Who just did that? No, I want to know. Stand up. We'll stay here until either that person admits who it is or the person sitting around them tells me who it is. Who was it? Nobody knows? It was back here? I've been hearing it in this room, like, regularly. And I'm not sure I believe that. Let me tell you something, you guys. My bad side is as bad as my pleasant side is pleasant. All right? Don't push me that way. I like to keep things informal in here as much as possible, but understand where the difference between informal and impolite is. And I won't tolerate impolite. If I hear one more of these overly loud yawns, get up and walk the hell out. Yawn outside. Stay out of class. Whatever it is you need to do to get over it. I want to know why 220 other people in this room don't find the need to do that. And you should be asking yourself, why am I the one loser that has to do that? And 220 other people know better. Don't push me to this point again.
Well, I don't know how yawning makes you be a loser, but this guy freaks out way too much over it. It seems like there is no middle ground with this guy's emotions because, as he says himself, quote, his bad side is as bad as his pleasant side is pleasant. If I were him, I would get that engraved on my tombstone. That's all we have for you this week. Don't forget to check out FPTV25.com for great articles and reviews, as well as all the videos from this week's show in their entirety. You can also suggest videos for me to talk about by sharing the link on FPTV25's Facebook page. I'm Nick Caramico. Thanks for watching. Currently in response to this video. I can't say that. Do it again.